Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about 3 different guns today. We're going to do a little comparison between the 3. I have the OG Glock 43x that's been out for a while. I've been carrying this one for a few months as of now. Comparing that to the brand new Radian Ramjet that I have on this brand new Glock 43x FDE version gun. And we are also going to compare that to the big brother, the Glock 19. Now, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse on this video. There is lots of Radian Ramjet videos out there already. But what I really want to do is to compare this gun to other guns in its family to decide if this purchase is worth it. Okay, this is not a cheap accessory right here. It is 400 plus doll hairs for this guy right here. It is not cheap. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are on the fence about this right now, and I'm trying to ease your pain going through this video, so I hope I answer a lot of your questions. All right, going with the OG 43X. This gun is super snappy. You can get away with it. You can shoot this gun incredibly well. You just got to get used to that felt recoil and that vertical recoil. You can easily do that. This is a fantastic gun. A lot of people I know carry this gun. It's super small package, and that's why a lot of people like it. A lot of you guys can get a full grip on there. I can't quite do that with my big hands, but it's pretty dang close. So I would say about 90 to 95% of people can get away with carrying this firearm here. But coming to the market from Radian was their Radian Ramjet. They finally did one for the Glock 43X, and I'm sure a lot of you out there were super excited about it. I was as well. I bought this with my own money just to do a comparison between these two here. Okay, Glock 43X with the Ramjet. I am going to tell you night and day that this Ramjet is way better than the Glock 43X, the OG version. And the reason for that is it really knocks down not only the vertical recoil, but it knocks down the felt recoil into your hand. And I can't stress that enough. I was able to run this gun and super flat with just the irons on there. I was struggling with the red dot on this gun because what was happening is I was shooting and I was used to that nasty recoil that I was actually dipping the gun down farther than it needed to go. It seemed when I took the red dot off, I was able to run this gun a lot flatter because I can see that front sight the entire time. But you will get used to it. You will shoot this gun well and fast and flat. It just takes a little bit of practice. Now, one thing I hear about this Ramjet is this thing shoots like a Glock 19. This thing is awesome. And I kind of want to test it out for myself. So I brought Old Faithful, my Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS out to the range with me. And I will say, no, it does not shoot like a Glock 19. And the reason for that is that the one thing that this Radian Ramjet cannot give this gun here is some weight. It is a little bit light. Even with the Ramjet, it's a super light gun. And when you have a super light gun with all that energy coming out the front, it is super difficult to control that recoil without weight on the gun. That's why these full-size guns shoot so nice, is because they are a little bit heavier and a little bit longer. Alright, so no, I'm going to tell you it does not shoot like a Glock 19. It shoots like an upgraded Glock 43X. I will say this is a great gap in between the 43X and the Glock 19. It is a great gun that fits directly in the middle of these two. I will say this is even better than the Glock 48. For those of you who have the 48 out there, I think this is a much needed upgrade, especially if you already have a 43x. Okay, I was able to shoot better groups with this. I was able to shoot farther with this. I was able to shoot, I wouldn't say faster with this, but I will say my groups were a lot tighter with this gun. And that could be because I have extra large hands. People that have small hands will never understand the pain that we have to go through with guns. This gun 19 just fits in my hand 100 times better than the small gun does. And that could be a lot of the problems with why I'm struggling with accuracy with these smaller guns, but to each its own. This gun shoots great. I was getting great groups at 10 yards, and I was having no problems. But when I was reaching out to 15, 20, 25 yards, you could really tell the groups were starting to spread out a little bit more, whereas the groups with this 19 were incredibly tight still, even out to those distances. So is this gun capable enough to carry? Absolutely. I think 95% of you out there will absolutely love this gun. I'm going to try to carry this gun in the summer times without the red dot. I think I'm going to stick with just the irons and see how that goes. But this is a perfectly capable gun. Is this Ramjet a worthy upgrade for this gun? I will say I was having stoppages with this Ramjet. Now, I don't know if it was my red dot that was causing those stoppages. And what I mean by that is I had my SIG optic on top of here, and they had really long screws that were going into the gun. I don't know if those screws were, I know for a fact with this gun, the screws were causing the stoppages. So that's why I took off the optic and I was shooting without it, because I was getting stoppages every single round, and that was ejection related because of the screw. I had shorter screws with this gun, but I am unsure if that was causing the stoppages with this gun with the Ramjet on it. So I will keep shooting this Ramjet with this without an optic on it. I'm going to let you know if I hear or I see any more stoppages with this gun. I am going to do a review down the road on this Glock 43x FDE because this is Glock's new showing of their 43x, and I absolutely love the colorway with the black and the FDE on here. But I'll do some more shooting for that video, and I'll let you know how this Ramjet does. But if you're in the market for one, I'm going to say get one. It is super nice. It makes this gun shoot super flat, and you can shoot this gun incredibly fast. You will love it. Trust me. If you are in the market for one, go out and get one because it is a fantastic option. If you guys have any questions about this Ramjet, please post them down in the comments below. I love talking to you guys down in the comments. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe down below. I love each and every one of you. Remember to train hard, get strong, be a protector. If no one said they love you today, I love you guys. God bless you all.